Hi everyone, my name is Collection and welcome back to another video. So today I decided that I'm going to do a Pirate101 tier list for the first time. Over a year ago, nearly 2 years ago, I made a Wizard101 tier list about worlds, but since then I haven't really done a tier list or anything remotely close to that. So I decided today I'm going to go ahead and do a Pirate101 tier list. And I'm passionate about the game. I love the companions. I love the story. I love the classes. Like, I love a lot of things about this game. But one thing that I love the most about this game is the music. Hands down. The music is amazing. And I've noticed that nobody from either game, like either one-on-one game, rated the original soundtracks. So I took it upon myself to compile all of these soundtracks, absolutely all of them that I could find for Pirate101. And today, since I love the OST so much, I tend to listen to it a lot, we're gonna go ahead and do this tier list. It may take a bit, but we'll get it done. I decided for once I'm gonna do an original tier list because I don't think anyone did OST tier list for either game yet. And don't worry, if you want to do this tier list, I already made it public. You can just search it up. It's called Pirate101 OSTs. It should show up. And this image right now, I just wanted to put down an image for no reason. Like, I'll change it eventually. Like, I'll make it more Pirate101 themed eventually. But I just want to add something because, to be honest, this is me when I hear Nelson's music. Wait, this is just me. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, comment down below, like the video, and with all that out of the way, let's get started. Since I listened to pretty much all the OSTs, a few of them are in my mind, like just deeply ingrained in my mind. So I already know off the bat what some of these are going to be rated as. And you see, we have all of these OSTs right here. And shout out to Amoplex. I went to their YouTube channel and just took screenshots of their themes for Pirate101. There's some Wiz ones in here as well, but that's only because Pirate101 shares some Wiz101 themes. So, of course, you gotta have those in there too. Even those that you don't even hear often, yeah, gotta put them in just for really completion's sake. And I hope I didn't miss anything because I love the music a lot. And I was thinking of doing this for Wiz as well, but y'all, there's a lot more than like 70 OSTs in Wiz. If anyone has the drive to put every OST from Wiz into a tier list, more power to you, really, because it already took me like a little bit to grab all of these, but imagine how much longer it would take to grab over 400 songs. That would be pretty tiring, I think. So, yeah, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get this started. So, first of all, we got the title screen for Pirate101. You know, title screen that plays whenever you blew up your game, stuff like that. That's really it. It's a short song, but pretty good. I think I'm gonna go ahead. Like, I'm not that much of a fan of the song, but it's still okay. Like, it's still pretty okay. I like it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B. I'm gonna go ahead and give the title screen a B because it is nice to hear it when you blew up the game, but I just wish there was like a longer version of it. Like that's really the only thing. And now we have the main menu. I love the main menu music, y'all. I love it a lot. I think even more than the Wiz theme, to be honest. It screams nostalgia to me. It's always enjoyable to listen to. Gotta have that an A. Definitely A. Now for the Smugglers Arena. I like the Smugglers Arena theme as well. It's pretty good. Like, I wish this played more in different areas. Like, I get why it doesn't because it's for one specific gauntlet, but I gotta add it in because it is a Pirate101 theme. So I will go ahead and give this also an A. Alright, y'all, sorry I'm back. I just realized that I missed two OSTs. They're not that important, but I just remembered the Agrabah gauntlet, so of course you gotta add some Mirage themes to there too. But yeah, I'm grabbing absolutely every song in this game, no matter if it's Wiz or Pirate. I'm grabbing every song. But yeah, Smugglers Arena, also an A. I love it so much. And now here we have the scrapped Smugglers Arena theme. Yes, I even grabbed the scrapped and unused themes for this game. I don't know which Smugglers Arena theme I like more, to be honest, because I heard this one and I loved it a lot. Like, I guess I could somewhat see why it's a scrap. I think it's still a good OST nonetheless. I don't think this is S tier per se, but it's really good. I don't think this is S tier, but I do like it. Anyways, like I really do like it a lot. And now we have the OG, the hub of Skull Island. So basically, it's the theme that plays in Avery's Port and the Bazaar area. Basically, all over Skull Island, right? Except Skull Mountain and all that type of stuff. But for the hub, I gotta say, this is also pretty nostalgic to me. And this is also an enjoyable theme to listen to. I don't think it's one of my favorite themes, per se. But it is good. It is up there for me. Like, it's really hard for me to rate any of these like below a C or even B. Really, it's really hard for me to rate these low because I like all of these pretty much. So for the hub theme, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta think about it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give this a B too. Like, I like it, but I just don't listen to it a lot. Like, some of these are based on how much I listen to it, but also how good I think it is. Because, you know, if you think a song is good, once you listen to that song like a lot, and now we have Tribal, the Tribal theme in Skull Island. I'm not gonna lie, this is also pretty nostalgic for me. I think I gotta go ahead and give this A. This is like the first different OST kind of, or at least one of the first different OSTs you hear in Pirate101. Like, I like how they, you know, like Wiz, have different music in different areas, but they also have different combat themes. Like, they started at different combat themes before they did so in Wiz, which I think is really cool. But you can tell the amount of passion they put in this game in the past, because they made so many themes for it, dude. Like, even for different areas. It really is a shame that it's the way it is now, but, you know, I still like the game. And for the tribal combat, I like it too. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B as well, though, because it is pretty good, but it's just not like totally up there. But it is a good theme. Really, always a good theme. Now, for the British combat, I love the British combat a lot. Like, it's basically that theme that plays, you know, like in most of the fights in Skull Island, I believe. I'm also gonna go ahead and see. I'm thinking S, but I feel like it's a little too much. Like it's a great theme, but at the same time, is it like really all that? Like, it is great, but it's like S tier worthy in my eyes. I would say so. I think I'm gonna put British combat in S tier. I like the theme a lot. They really did cook with it. Okay, and now for the Skyway theme in Skull Island. So I like it. It's pretty good. You know, I like listening to it from time to time. Sometimes I even listen to it in game. It's pretty nice to listen to, really. I think I'm also gonna go ahead and give us a B though. Oh yeah, I should note that these things in order, like, they aren't in order from like A, like high A or high B to low A, low B. Now I'm just putting them in where, like, I kind of see them as equal. And now we have the Skyway combat. Y'all might call me crazy for putting this in A, but it actually gets me going. Like, it's not all that ambitious and all that amazing, but for some, it just gets me going, you know? And now we got the main theme. Don't get confused with the Avery's Court theme, by the way. But that's the hub theme right here. That's the hub theme. The main theme is like the theme you hear in Scrimshaw or Quadsum. I do like it. I also got to put that in A. Really, all the Skull Island music is good. And for Church Native, ooh, see, I listen to this quite a bit. I do. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just nice. I do like it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this in B tier as well, because it is great, but I just don't like it as much as these other songs. And for the party bar, all I'm saying, y'all, is that this also gets me bumping. Like, a lot of these themes do get me bumping. I'm also gonna give this a B though. This is really good. It's really a shame this only plays like once, like on the party bars. It's a shame that a lot of these good OSTs are used like only once and you never hear them again. But yeah, party bars is pretty good in my opinion. And now we have the tents theme. This is kind of where you hear with Blood Shoals, for example, like inside the cave. Like, that's where you usually hear this, or other areas like that. Like, I think in dark caves. I'm not too sure, but I think so. But the 10th theme is pretty good. I'm outside to put in B. Like, yeah, you guys are gonna see like the majority of these are definitely gonna be above C. I don't know if I will put a song on C because it might be kind of hard for me to, but you know. Now the alt versions. Yes, I haven't put in the alt versions. But you actually gotta give me a bit to give these two a listen before I can make a decision. So hold on, be right back. Alright, so I just got back from listening to the two of them so I can give a proper opinion on them now. First of all, Tribal also going here. Like basically the Tribal alt and the British Combat alt, they're basically like the Wiz versions of these Pirate101 OSTs. Some pirate themes can be played in Wiz. Like they have pirate themes for Wiz, right? That you can play in a music scroll. I guess some of these versions haven't changed. You hear very noticeable differences in both of them. And the British Combat alt, personally I feel like this is better than this one, but they're both amazing. I love the alt theme. So next we have Monista. Really the only thing that's shorter than the Monquistans themselves is this playlist, because we only have 4 songs. Yeah, we only have 4 songs. Monquista is a really short world. And really, the only thing that can make up for Monquista being pretty short and boring in my opinion is the music. And I love the music. Like, I may not like the world itself, but the music is great. So the Skyway, first of all. I think the Skyway is great, and I can see where they're going with it. But I'm debating on if it should go in B or C. Hold on, let me give it like one more listen, then I'll decide. Okay, so after listening to it a bit, I'm gonna put it in B. Like, I guess I kind of forgot how good it sounded, because it does sound pretty good. I guess it's just not that up there for me, but yeah, I decided I'm gonna put it in B. Now, for Royal, I think I'm also going to go ahead and put this in B, because it's a nice theme. You just don't listen to it, like, too much, though it is up there. I mean, not bad up there. I keep saying up there, but like the reason why I'm saying up there is because really a lot of these songs gonna be up there, and we're barely halfway through. We're running halfway through, bro. Now we have the combat from Monquista. They got me going crazy over that combat theme. I think it's my most favorite theme in this entire world. I just wish it was, you know, more fun. Like they knew they had to cook on the themes because they knew the world was gonna be boring as hell. Like they knew it was gonna be short and boring as hell, so they had to make up for it by like OSCs. Alright, now Church Native. And don't get confused with the Skull and Church Native. They're different feats. Alright, so after listening to it a bit, like I have something to admit, y'all. I like the Church Native theme in Monquista more than the one in Skull Island. It does sound pretty good though, I like it. Now, the Skyway influence, hands down. Like no explanation needed, bro. Hands down. This Skyway theme fits the 10th version of Italy pretty much pretty well, I must say. Like, you know you're in the territory of the, well, spiral killing robots, these powerful robot armies. Like, sounds really good. I love the piano. The piano, it like sort of like scratches my brain. I love it so much. I love the pianos they use in these OSTs. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so basically this is the thing for Sevilla. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and also put this in A. This is nice. And now we have the combat theme for Valencia. All I'm gonna say is, y'all, it got me bumping. It got me bumping out here. Like, I think my favorite OSCs are usually in Valencia or Marleybone. I'm sorry. This is fun so far. This is fun so far. I'm glad I'm doing this. Like, I'm glad I took it upon myself to start doing this, because I don't think anyone in either one community did this. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Alright, now we have Espionage for Valencia. It's not my favorite theme, but it's still pretty good. Now, Danger. I gotta say, they did cook with this one. They did cook with this one. Like, it is pretty good, I must say. This is the theme that plays in the Clockworks. And now we have Combat 2 for Valencia. I like the Combat 2 as well, but I think I'm gonna give it an A instead of an S rank. I think the first one holds my heart a little. I think the first one has my heart a little more. Like, the second one is also good, but I just love this one so much. Like, I think this one is my more, but I think I like this one more than this one. Now we have Kane's theme. Basically his theme in the dungeon. I like this theme, but not all that much. It's not my most favorite, but it is good. And now we have the combat. Y'all might throw your tomatoes at me and actually get real surprised at this, but I'm gonna give this an A. And this is really good. This is really good, but it's not one of my most favorite combat themes. It is a good theme. Kane's combat theme is really good, but like, I'll still give it an A. And now for the Skyway theme in Cool Ranch. Don't get confused with the theme you first hear when you get to Cool Ranch. That's the main theme. But this one is the Skyway one, like the one you hear in Tumbleweed Skyway. I don't know why this only plays Tumbleweed Skyway. I don't know, but yeah, I like this one a lot. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and give this an A as well. It's really good. It especially hits when you're sailing in Tumbleweed Skyway. I always start missing that theme whenever I go to Haunted Skyway when I quest, bro. Because it's like, man, this Skyway was fire. Okay, now we have the Skyway combat. This is for every Skyway in Cool Ranch, by the way. So yeah, don't worry about it being in certain areas like this one is. For the Skyway combat, I do like it. I just don't know if I'd give it a B or an A. I think that's the main thing for me. I don't really know if I give it a B or an A. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to it real quick so I can form a proper opinion on it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an A. I like it. Okay, now for the main theme of Cool Ranch, like the one you first hear when you actually start playing through it. I'm gonna give this an A. Now we have the combat for Cool Ranch. Enough said. Enough said, y'all. Enough said. Of course, the combat theme for Cool Ranch is gonna go in S tier, dude. And now we have the tense theme for Cool Ranch. This is basically what you hear in those canyons, I think, and in some of the caves, I believe. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a B. It's nice, but I'm not that much of a fan of it. And now we have the Spanish theme. It's basically the theme you hear in Central Poco. I'm not that big of a fan of this theme either, but it is still a good theme. And now we have the Prairie theme. I like this theme a lot. This also plays sometimes in the canyons. More specifically, Junction. I know for sure this plays a lot there. So I'm definitely gonna put this in A tier. And now we have the Native theme. Y'all might call me crazy for putting that in S tier, but like for instance, Skyway theme, this just scratches my brain the right way. It really does. Now we have the Saloon theme. Basically the theme that plays in those saloons. I'm gonna put it in B tier because it is really nice, but it's not completely up there. And now we have the Saloon combat, aka the combat theme that plays like only one time, just like some of the other themes. And you only hear this when you're fighting Waco Kid in the back room of the Desert Rose, I think the tavern is called. I do like the way it sounds, and it does scratch my brain the right way. So I will put it in A tier, though it's just really because I can't see myself putting it in B tier. Like, it is nice. I just wish it was longer. Just like the main title theme, I wish it was longer. And Tumbleweed Action. Tumbleweed Action is okay. I do like it. I'm going to put it in A. And the Tumbleweed Sport theme, hands down. I listen to his theme a lot. And especially the first few seconds of that song, it hits. It really does hit. I love it. And now we have the Haunted Skyway. See, I like the Haunted Skyway too. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in A rank as well, because it's not as up there for me as some of the other Skyway themes are. I do like how they made a darker version of the Saloon OST. It's pretty cool. And now we have the Scrapped combat. If you guys haven't listened to it, I'll recommend it. I like it, but I slightly understand why they didn't put it in Cool Ranch. Why they just got rid of it. But I really do think, like nowadays, I don't think it's too bad of a match. Like, I feel like if they ever want to make another gauntlet, they could put this theme into Pirate for a Cool Ranch gauntlet. Like, I feel like this could be a very good opportunity. This is still a very good theme, so I will put it in A. I do listen to it a lot from time to time. But like I said, with the Valencia combat themes, I also like the original Cool Ranch combat theme more than the scrapper. And now we have done use Prairie/Explorer theme. I'm gonna go ahead and play this real quick so I can get back to you on my phone. Okay, so after listening to the theme, I think it's safe to say I'll definitely give this a B. It's nice. And I do think they should use this in the game. Like, I really hate how these scrapped or unused themes just aren't in the game. And they may not have liked how it sounded, and you know, that's fine, but these still sound so good though. Like, that's the thing. These still sound so good. Like, I would love to hear these in the game. Like, this could be cool for a Cool Ranch Gauntlet. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, if they wanted to put out a Cool Ranch Gauntlet, like they did the Aquila Gauntlet, I would love for them to put these unused themes in the game. And now, we're finally on Mushu. Hands down, y'all. Again, hands down. Hands down. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. I love the theme a lot. I love the mystical theme a lot. Like, Mushu is definitely the best world in my opinion when it comes to aesthetic. And this, it fits the world so nice. And we have the combat version 2, which is basically the combat you hear in Mushu. I don't know if I'm that big of a fan of it. It is good, but I don't know if it's that good. I do see where they were going with it. So I think I will put this in A tier. And we have Wiz themes here too, because like I said, you know, both games share OSCs. So yeah, we have these here too. So the main theme for Mushu, which is basically the Hamamitsu Garden. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in A tier. I think it's too good of a hub theme to be put in B tier, dude. And now we have the combat for Mushu. I like the combat as well. Like, I love both combat themes. I just wish this one was longer. That's really it. Like, I wish a lot of these songs were longer. But, you know, for me, it's not really the length. It's more of like, you know, if I like it. Like, if I like how it sounds. Like, this is kind of, like, really it. Like, I know people might diss me, like, oh, your opinions are so ass. What do you mean you put this in S tier? Like, I know people who do that. And quite frankly, they're annoying. Because at the end of the day, it's opinions, you know? Some people like making others feel bad about their opinions. But, you know, me personally, like, I like my music the way I like my music. I'm gonna rate it how I want to rate it. And now we have the Haunted theme right here. Basically the theme that plays, I think, on the Ashen Roads. But I will put this in B. Now the Plague theme. Again, y'all, I'm just saying. This theme right here really scratches my brain in such a good way. I love this theme so much. I remember, like, years ago, I would listen to this theme on the loop, and I would just fall asleep to it. Like, that's how much I love it. And I still love it today. Still really good Mushu theme. And for War, I'm gonna put this in A. I like the way it sounds. And we're done with Mushu. Unfortunately, Mushu also had a short playlist, but still good songs nonetheless. And now, for here we have the Westminster Skyway OSC. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Look, they really do cook with these Skyway themes. And Marleybone is my favorite world, so I might be a bit biased, but I promise I'll be as fair and unbiased as possible. Promise, I swear. And now we have the Westminster Skyway combat. I like this theme a lot too. This only doesn't play in a Skyway when you're fighting things, but this also plays in the final Rook fight, like in the final dungeon of the world. It's a nice combat theme. I like it. But I didn't like it too much at first. But, you know, I gave it more listens and eventually it sounded great to me. And now we have the Isle Dogs. I'm also gonna have to go ahead and it's either an S or A tier for me. I like this theme, but in my opinion, I don't think it's S tier for me. It is A tier. It is really good. But I just don't think it's S tier. And now we have the combat for Marleybone. I'm also gonna have to give this an A tier. I love the combat for this game so much. It's arguably better than the Wiz one. Like, it's not only longer, but it just sounds more intense. Like, it sounds like you're actually gonna go ahead and get shit done. Like, this song is great, really. And now we have the Sewers theme. The Sewers theme, I'm not that big of a fan of, to be honest. And, like, objectively, the music isn't bad. Like, really, none of the music is bad. Like, it's just how it sounds to me, by the way. Like, objectively, like, really, as far as I know, none of this music is really bad. Like, as far as I know, I've never really seen people complain about it. But it's a little lower for me. I'm gonna go ahead and give it another listen in case. But yeah, so far it's kind of looked like a B. Alright, I gave it a quick listen, and I'm indeed going to give it a B. It's not bad. It's really good for a sewers theme, especially. Like, Nelson really did go hard with all these themes. And now we have the 10th theme for Marleybone. Y'all might call me crazy. Y'all might call me very crazy. But I'm gonna put the 10th theme in S tier. Not only because I like the way it sounds, but because it sounds very accurate when you realize the fact that, you know, this is on an IO fetch. And this is playing when the IO fetch is barely standing. Like, not only because the theme sounds good by itself, but because when you realize this plays in an area that is so close to losing, that is not even funny. It was actually so bad at the IO fetch. This theme captured that really well, in my opinion. And it also captures the fact that, you know, we caused this. Like, the pirate, the crew, like everyone who was a part of this caused this. The IO fetch was barely hanging on because of us. And this theme captures it perfectly. It's even better when you go to the final dungeon of the IO fetch and you just hear Bonnie say, look at this, like, this is horrific. We did this. I'm like that hit hard. That hit hard. Especially with this theme playing, it hit hard. This theme by itself would probably be an A, but because it's used so well in an area that is definitely super accurate, I think it belongs here. And now we have Beachhead. I like the theme. Also because it also like symbolizes the Armada, you know, they're working on this huge super weapon that's pretty much going to destroy all of Marleybone. I think it's pretty good that Beachhead sounds pretty tense for this area that we're in. You know, we're on a mission. We're probably not going to make it back. We are risking our lives to shut down this entire huge gun in the sky. You might call me crazy, but that's still one of my favorite dungeons to this day. Narrative wise, that's fire as hell. And the beachhead combat. Y'all might call me crazy. Y'all might call me crazy, but the beachhead combat, I genuinely can't get out of my head. I know lots of people don't like beachhead, but I love the theme. And now we have the Skyway for Aquila. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. We have a few more of these to go. These are a lot of OSTs. Jesus Christ. I probably missed some. I hope I didn't. But yeah, we have the Skyway for Aquila. It's not all that amazing to me. Like, it's good, but I guess it's just not my type of music. Like, at least for some of these, it's not my type of music. But it's still good. Nonetheless, I'm not saying this is good nonetheless a lot, but really it's because I think no OSTs here are bad. Like, if I ever rate an OST pretty low, it's more than likely because it just doesn't sit with me. It's not that it's bad, it just doesn't sit with me. Because, you know, we all have different music tastes. Y'all might be looking at this here, it's like, lock this girl up. And now we have the Skyway combat. The Skyway combat is nice. I love it a lot. I look forward to listening to it. Whenever I'm listening to music in the game, I have to fight something in the Skyway. It even makes fighting the Harpies a bit more bearable, to be honest. Now we have Nova Aquila. I will say this is a very nice theme. I like the hub theme for this place. Like, Aquila, maybe, well, I guess not least favorite, but like, it's definitely not up there when it comes to favorite worlds, but the music does carry it a bit. It does. And the story is pretty good too, in my opinion. It's just the fetch quests, learning around, that's kind of it. But the themes are really good. And now we have the journey theme. Y'all might call me crazy, but I love the journey theme. This plays mainly in Aquila, I believe, and I think also in Ilios. But yeah, this theme is really good. Like, I wasn't that much of a fan of it at first, but, you know, again, as I started listening to it more, I realized, hey, this is actually pretty common to listen to. I like this theme. Now we have Dark Path. I gotta say, the Dark Path theme also fits pretty well. So, I don't think I'm gonna put in S, but I will put in A. It does fit the areas that it's played in really, really well. It's just not entirely up there for me in terms of how it sounds, but it's very good. It's still very good. And now we have the combat for Aquila. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. The theme's good, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Really, I don't think any of these themes are hitting C tier, because I don't think of any of these as C tier. And for here we have Troy. You know, that one dungeon that again got the beachhead treatment. You know, play these themes once, then you'll never hear it again. So, Troy theme right here, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this an A tier. It's nice sounding, especially because this is based on, you know, a whole war. And for the Troy combat, this theme is great. I'm not even only putting this theme here because it plays once, but it genuinely sounds amazing. I love this a lot. Like, this theme, such god level, bro. Like, no pun intended, by the way, no pun intended. But this is god level type of OST. Now, for here, we have, Krakotobia. Wait, quote unquote, Krakotobia. Now, the update itself may have not been great, but thankfully, we can't say the same for the music. The zigzag market combat, I like it a lot. It's not my most favorite, but it's up there. This also plays in Selenopolis, in the market area, which is why it's called zigzag market combat. And I guess the zigzag part is there because of Pirate101. I can also say the same for this one as well. Like, I think all three of these themes, honestly, going to A. I do like how there's at least one theme in Krakotobia. Well, quote-unquote Krakotobia. That's actually unique to Pirate, as far as I know. It does feel nice to at least have something go on Pirate. And I might be like, girl, why you have Dragonspire here with the main theme? Because this plays in the Avernus Skyway. Like, y'all thought I'll forget about Avernus, huh? I will not forget about Avernus. Like, that's how you get to Wednesday in the first place. So, of course, I'm not going to forget Avernus. I think, though, I'm going to go ahead and get this an A. I really do love the main theme of Dragonspire a lot and the Skyway theme of Avernus. But there's just other themes in Dragonspire I prefer. Like, I think the name's Theme 3 and Theme 2, I think. And yeah, again, I don't know why this is called main theme, because in Wizard101, this isn't the first song you hear when you go to Dragonspire. And now we might be like, why do we have the mysterious theme? Because this is actually the Spiral Thread music that they use. You know, I decided to put this in here because why not? The theme's good. I just don't pay that much mind to it. And the combat theme, I may not be a big fan of the World Celestia itself, but the combat theme, it does scratch my brain in the right way. And we're almost done. We have 2 more songs. It's gonna be quick. Now, basically, these songs from the Agrabah Gauntlet. So, of course, the city, we've got this in 18. There's other Mirage themes I prefer, but it's still really good. It's still up there. And as for the city combat, hands down, the city combat is so good. I was really hoping this would play when the Agrabah Gauntlet was first teased. I was really hoping they would choose this theme, and I was so glad they did. Because, well, I mean, it would make sense, because these themes play in Agrabah, but I'm like, ooh. Like, these themes have me go crazy, y'all. This theme has me go crazy. But yeah, this is it. This is my OST tier list for Pirate101. Now, I hope I didn't forget anything, because I really don't want to go ahead and play a game of searching what I missed. Because, I'll be real, I ain't doing all that anytime soon. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this tier list video. I want to know how you guys rate these songs. Again, if you want to do this for yourself, I already made the template. You can easily search it. It's called Pirate101 OSTs. And I'm so happy I got to do this, because the music in both games are some of the hugest parts I love about those games. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. If you guys want to see more tier list videos for me, make sure to subscribe, comment down below. Maybe comment what type of tier list you want to see next, because the most I did, you know, was rank Wiz Worlds, and now Pirate101 OSCs. I won't go through Wiz ones, but just because some of them are in the game. And with all that out of the way, I'll go ahead and see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.